No, diet itself is a very huge topic. I
Right,
can I
right.
can talk 3 hours on diet, but I will be telling you just 5 key points which Rahul wants me to tell you.
आपको आज भी अगर आप सर्व कर रहे हो लोगों को 40 की उम्र में भी करना है, 50 में भी, 60 में भी, 70 में भी करना है, oh, you will only be able to do that if you take care of your body.
Your traditional therapies, allied sciences, and spirituality, putting all those together, I have devised a simple formula. What I call it as the 7 secrets, which includes all these factors that gives rise to heart disease.
Ladies and gentlemen, we had promised to you that we will bring renowned experts and people who will come share their experience, tell you about a lot of things that are going to be very helpful for you. And today we have with us Dr. Avinash Inamdar. Sir, welcome.
Hello, hello.
I'll give a brief introduction about Sir. So, Dr. Avinash Inamdar is the senior cardiac surgeon and preventive cardiologist, having a massive 35 years of experience. इतनी तो मेरी age भी नहीं है अभी. In the field of cardiology and cardiac surgery. He's the medical director at the Inamdar Heart Clinic, Pune. He has performed more than 10,000 cardiovascular and thoracic operations. And इसमें से एक बहुत बड़ी चीज ये है कि out of these 4,000 have been performed free of cost. Amazing. He has done some extensive research on various subjects and has published a total of 22 research papers. Ex-founder, professor and head who had actually set up the Department of Heart Surgery at the prestigious Sassoon Hospital and BJ Medical College. And you were there, sir, for 12 years as an honorary heart surgeon, right?
That's right. Perfect. Yes.
Right. And now he has also shifted digitally and he is educating the masses. He conducts seminars, workshops, and lectures on preventive cardiology. Sir, it's a pleasure to have you here today.
Thank you, Rahul, for those kind words.
एक चीज और भी करते हैं, इससे पहले कि हम वीडियो को शुरू करें, मैं आप लोग से चाहता हूं आप एक बार नीचे कमेंट में लिख के बताइए आपको क्या लगता है सर की एज कितनी है अभी. Let's see, and then we'll in the middle of the interaction we'll share sometime. So sir, हमारा interaction we keep it light only. मतलब हम बहुत अच्छा वैल्यू देते हैं बट लाइट हेडेड रहता है क्योंकि हमारे यंग ऑडियंस भी काफी सारी देखती है. So it will not just be seen by people who are let's say 45, 50. बहुत सारे youngsters 18 to 20 years के भी देखते हैं. So we'll also motivate them कि आप अपने parents को भी दिखाइए ये सारे videos ना, so that it becomes helpful for them also.
Absolutely.
Right. So sir, like अगर एक सबसे पहला question मैं आपसे पूछूं तो दिल से आपका इतना attachment कैसे है with the heart?
I had basically when I was in college.
Yes sir.
Medical college, and I was in the last year. My father had a heart attack.
Oh.
I never thought I would be a cardiac surgeon anytime. I had not decided to be a specialist in heart. But when he had a massive heart attack, he was admitted to the hospital. And that time he was around 50 years of age. I was around 27, 28. And after that, he was advised to undergo a bypass surgery. He recovered from the heart attack, and then they said, for longevity, he has to get a bypass surgery done. Now, I'm talking about 1980, long time back. And that time, bypass surgery was very primitive in our country.
Right.
And that is why they invited a surgeon from London who decided to operate upon my father.
Okay.
Then everything was fixed. He was taken inside the theater at 8 o'clock in the morning. But unfortunately, at 8 p.m., when he was brought out, he was dead. They struggled for 12 hours to save his life, but they could not save his life. And that particular incident shattered me, devastated me. He was the only earning member in the family. And that was the time when I decided to spend the rest of my life working on the heart and to conquer the disease that killed my father and is killing so many people in the world around. So that's how the whole journey started. And then I did my MS general surgery, then cardiac surgeries, highest degree in India, then went abroad. I was in UK for 3 years, got the maximum education in this field. And all along, it's been a journey of so many years that I have been trying to find out various methods, various tips, tricks, and the techniques
Right.
to counteract this disease
Mhm.
and avoid sudden deaths in people. So that is how I've become so close with the heart. And in my journey, I met Sanjeevani, uh, who is a who is today a cardiac anesthesiologist, and
Okay.
I married her because we needed anesthetists desperately. Everything worked the
Mhm.
way I wanted. So
Mhm.
it became a pair, like a surgeon and an anesthetist. So last
Right.
35 years, all my operations, she has anesthetized the patient.
Wow.
And going a step ahead, my
Mhm.
daughter is also a cardiologist, an interventional cardiologist with the highest degree from Trivandrum at the Chitra Institute of Cardiology, which is a very famous institution. She
Mhm.
got a gold medal, and presently, we all three of us in the family are working together in our clinic.
Very
So
nice.
any patient gets three opinions.
Right.
Wife is a echocardiologist, I'm a surgeon, she's an interventional cardiologist. So we are
Right.
all dedicated to
Hmm.
that beautiful organ, the unique organ called the heart.
Very nice. So, what started with something that was so shattering for
Yes,
your family
yes,
has actually now saved so many lives, and you have been
yeah,
giving your education to a lot of people.
yeah,
And I also attended one of your webinars, and मैंने ये भी देखा था कि आप बहुत ज़्यादा आयुर्वेद में भी believe करते हैं.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
being an allopathic surgeon, आप आयुर्वेद में भी believe करते हैं because वो भी it is also a science.
yeah,
That's something that we have realized over a period of time.
correct,
So,
correct.
अगर मैं आपसे पहला एक क्वेश्चन पूछना चाहूंगा सर, what are the 7 key factors for a healthy heart? अगर हम उसको थोड़ा समरी में बताएं, 7 key factors.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now, you must understand that this particular disease called the cardiovascular disease does not have one single cause.
Right.
Just like you get COVID, you know the cause is coronavirus. You get
Hmm.
malaria, you know what is the cause. So this is not, there is no single cause. It is
Right.
a multifactorial disease. So
Right.
our approach has to be multidimensional. A multi-pronged attack has to be made. So
Hmm.
considering all these things, and taking into consideration not only modern medical treatment but also other pathies, as Rahul mentioned, Ayurveda, homeopathy, yoga, your traditional therapies, allied sciences, and spirituality, putting all those together, I have devised a simple formula, say what I say, or what I call it as the 7 secrets, which includes all these factors that gives rise to heart disease. And if you take care of all these, you prevent cardiac disorder. When I
Right.
say cardiac disorders, we are talking about a disease that causes heart attack, because there are so
Right.
many other diseases as well. So when we go about it, I have summarized them into 7 Ds.
Okay.
7 Ds. The first D stands for don'ts. There are certain things in life which you should not do at all. If you just stop doing those things which are bad for the heart, you have won the bottle and you are gone ahead by 20%. And what are those? Number one is smoking.
Hmm.
Number one is smoking or tobacco consumption in any form. Then comes your food habits, which are very
Right.
important, like
Hmm.
trans fats, bakery products,
Hmm.
lot of dairy products, then processed food. These things have to be completely avoided.
तो सर if I just intervene a little,
Yeah,
मैंने जो थोड़ा बहुत इसमें स्टडी करा है, तो बेसिकली जिस भी चीज के ऐड आपको टीवी में दिखते हैं, आपको वो चीजें खानी रोक देनी चाहिए. Am I right?
absolutely.
Hmm.
Things that look beautiful, things
Hmm.
that look tasty,
Hmm.
they
Hmm.
are actually hazardous to the human health.
Hmm.
All these processed foods have a lot of things added in them, coloring agents to make it look beautiful, preservatives to increase their shelf life, and certain psychotropic substances which will make you feel like eating those same substances.
Yes, sir.
So all these additive substances are the
I
ones
saw
which are
that there are more than 43 names
yeah.
that these companies give to sugar.
Yes,
छुपाने के
absolutely.
लिए कि हम शुगर नहीं दे रहे हैं आपको. तो
Correct,
मैंने शायद आपके वेबिनार में सुना था या कहीं और पे भी देखा था मैंने. तो
correct.
दैट इज द रीजन व्हाई वी वोंट टेक द नेम्स ऑफ एनी ब्रांड्स. लेकिन
Absolutely.
ऐसा होता है कि आप किसी फास्ट फूड जॉइंट में बार बार क्यों जा रहे हो, आपको समझना पड़ेगा किसी चीज में चीनी इतनी ज्यादा क्यों डली हुई है, बिकॉज दे मेक इट एडिक्टिव सो
Yes,
दैट आप उसको बार बार कंज्यूम करते चले जाओ एंड
correct.
अननोइंगली यू आर पुटिंग अ लॉट ऑफ गार्बेज इन योर बॉडी.
So all these additives, in addition to the large quantity of trans fats which are there, they become very detrimental. So these are the basic don'ts. Then comes stress. So I say de-stressing techniques. Now, you can handle stress by good food, exercise, but you need certain mental exercises, which we
Right.
usually teach in our master classes. So
Yes, sir.
de-stressing is very important. Number three, divinity. I always tell divinity means spirituality,
Right.
because a human being is made up of mind, body, and spirit. We all
Mm-hmm.
take care of the mind, all take care of our body, but what about the spirit? For that, you need a spiritual approach. And when I mean divinity, what I want to convey is, number one, spend at least 5 minutes for prayers.
Right. Daily.
Yes, daily. When you pray, your hands actually work like an antenna and get connected to the divine consciousness,
Right.
and whatever you wish, that becomes true, because during the process of praying, your vibrations are more than 200 hertz.
Wow.
That is prayers.
Mm.
Number two, there is a process called Agni Hotra, which I recommend doing it, and which is very important. Scientific evidences are coming forward how it helps to control interpersonal, control cardiovascular disease, and all that. There's a particular way of making a home fire.
Mm.
Then a process called as Shada Chakra Bhedan, which is uttering the word Om and concentrating on all these chakras.
Okay.
Then, of course, some form of meditation, at least 20 minutes, maybe Tratak or Bindu meditation or breath watching, or could be sound meditation like transcendental. So these all fall into divinity. That is the third D. So
Mm.
first is don'ts, second is your de-stressing, then divinity. After this, the fourth D comes is drill. I mean exercise. Now exercise is just not just going for a walk or just doing breathing exercise or just doing yoga. No, there is a composite particular methodology of doing exercises which we teach,
Mhm.
but exercise should be a part of your existence.
Right.
After that comes diet, of course. You cannot skip diet. Eat healthy food. There are methods how to eat, when to eat, what is the quantity to eat, and all those details are important. So diet plays an important role. Then comes certain drug therapy. When I say drugs, it is not only allopathic medication,
Mhm.
but a combination of Ayurvedic and homeopathic as a preventive measure. So it plays a very important role to control this disease. And lastly, documentation. The last D stands for because you must maintain good record of everything,
Right.
right from your clinical parameters to investigation. So these are the 7 methods or way to approach this disease.
वेरी नाइस सर आपने थोड़ा ड्रग थेरेपी बोला मतलब लोग थोड़ा कंफ्यूज ना हो तो उसको थोड़ा सा अगर आप इलाबोरेट करेंगे एलोपैथिक और होम्योपैथिक आपने बोला आयुर्वेदिक आपने बोला कैसे मतलब
अभी एलोपैथिक में देर आर सर्टन medicines like aspirin like substances, or which we call as the antiplatelet medication.
राइट
These have been proved all over the world to save human life. See, what these tablets do, like aspirin like tablets, they will reduce the stickiness of a particular cell called as the platelets.
ओके
Whenever there is injury in the inner lining of the artery, which starts the process of atherosclerosis or the process of blockages, then
ओके
all these platelets come there and start aggregating. It is just like if there is a little accident on the road, a small minor accident, people start collecting around, and then they block the traffic. In the same way, these platelets come and they aggregate there. These tablets have shown to have tremendous beneficial effects.
बट
Now,
दीज आर नॉट मेंट टू बी टेकन बाय ऑल राइट अगर मतलब किसी को
no,
कोई
no, it depends on the risk factors. It
ओके
depends on certain risk factors. I mean, it is not a blanket therapy for everyone, but you have to decide people who are under those factors where they are likely to get a cardiovascular disease. They should be put on aspirin. The second tablet is, of course, statins, which reduces the cholesterol. And these statins not only reduce the level of bad cholesterol, but also decreases the inflammation in the block or the plaque.
राइट
So anti-inflammatory action has been very well proven. With statins and aspirin, so many human lives have been saved.
राइट
And homeopathic medication, actually, I don't recommend blanket therapy. There are so many combinations available in the market. But our team, we have homeopathic doctors with us who find out the constitutional therapy and give the specific homeopathic medication.
Right.
As for Ayurvedic medication, there are certain very good medicines like Arjuna Rishta, Arjuna Sal, and they are found to be quite compatible with allopathic medicines. So these are the ones we do give to some people as a
So there are
preventive.
no side effects also.
Yes, minimal, practically no side effects. Yeah. So this is about the drugs.
Okay, okay, right. So अभी सर अगर हम बहुत नॉर्मल उसमें पूछें तो बीपी इज आवर ब्लड प्रेशर, राइट? जो
Yes, yeah.
जिस स्पीड से हमारा ब्लड फ्लो करता है, अगर यही मैं बोलूं सिंपल टर्म्स में, राइट?
Yeah.
ओके, सो इसमें सर जो व्हाट इज द टू क्वेश्चंस हैं यहाँ पे, एक तो नॉर्मल, हाई एंड लो बीपी कौन सा होता है, एंड सेकंड व्हाट कॉजेस हाई ब्लड प्रेशर?
Okay.
Yeah.
See, blood pressure is a part of the cardiovascular disease.
Okay.
Absolutely. Because the disease process that occurs in the arteries that supplies the muscle of the heart, that is called coronary artery disease. So it's a cardiac. And when the disease process happens in the peripheral blood vessels of the body, like the blood vessels of the hands, the legs, the abdomen, the head and neck, then there is a diffuse narrowing of all the blood vessels that causes a rise in blood pressure.
Okay.
You should know the basic figures which are very important. A normal blood pressure today, according to the European Society of Hypertension or European Society of Cardiology, ESC recommendation is 110 systolic, that is the upper reading, over 70, 110/70 to 130/80. If your blood pressure is between this, is absolutely fine.
Okay.
Blood pressure below 110/70, you have to, unless there are symptoms, don't worry. Because nowadays we do find some people who are very frail, thin, and they are living happily with a blood pressure of 100/70. So that is the pressure for them. Unless they have some symptoms, we are not much worried about that lower blood pressure. The problem today is high blood pressure.
Okay.
Now, blood pressure reading between 131/81 to 140/90 is considered, according to all these hypertension associations, as pre-hypertension.
Okay.
And for that particular reading, means not one reading, you got to take multiple readings, take an average, and if it falls between 131/81 to 140/90, we do not start medication unless the patient is not seriously into lifestyle modification. So we impress upon their mind that you are in a pre-hypertension state and you will enter into severe hypertension.
So hypertension basically means high
blood pressure. Hypotension is low blood pressure.
Hypotension is low. Okay.
Hyper is high blood pressure.
Right.
Now, if people do not take medicine, neither do lifestyle modification, they enter into the next stage. That is the stage 1 hypertension. The readings there are 140/90 to 160/100. If it is in between that, you are stage 1. If it is 161/100 to 180/110, you are in stage 2. And anything above 180/110, you are in stage 3, very high hypertension. So this is a classification which is worldwide used. And these are the figures that we give importance.
Okay.
Coming to the second part of your question, what are the causes? Now, the causes of high blood pressure and the causes of cardiovascular disease, or what you call the coronary disease. See, cardiovascular disease consists of coronary artery disease that causes block in the coronary arteries, which supplies the muscle of the heart and causes heart attack, and disease occurring in all the peripheral blood vessel, which is a vascular component, vascular, cardiac and vascular. So it is called cardiovascular.
Okay.
The etiological factors or the causative factors remain the same. They are all the same. So just, I'm sure most of you must be aware of many factors, but I will just recapitulate. And then number 1 is stress. That is very important. Number 2, sugar, high sugar. You don't take care of your sugar. You're not taking medicines. You're not doing anything. Your sugars remaining on the higher side is very, very bad. Third, of course, tobacco consumption or smoking. It's very bad. It's the biggest enemy of the heart. Number 4, sedentary lifestyle. No exercise at all. It's very bad. Then 5th, hereditary factor or a genetic predisposition. Like your father has a heart attack, mother had a heart attack, you have a very strong genetic factor. So you should
Right.
remember that.
Mm.
Then comes, of course, obesity. Obesity is very important. Then fast food, consuming a lot of fast food, processed food, stale food, refrigerated food, again, that causes problems.
Right.
After that comes excess alcohol.
Mm.
Especially binge drinking is to be avoided completely. When you do binge drinking, suddenly a part of the vessel can get cracked and the disease process begins. There is one
उससे
more.
स्ट्रोक होने के भी चांसेस बढ़ जाते हैं
Yes,
binge
yes,
drinking.
absolutely right. Very right. And one more factor which has been recently added is people with absence of green leafy vegetables and fruits in their diet
Okay.
has been added in by all the research evidences as an important etiological cause of hypertension and heart disease.
Okay.
Then, apart from these 9 established factors which I told you, there are certain newer factors which have come up, especially people with premature balding occurring at the age of 18, 17, with no skin disease. It's a high risk factor. People with short height, people
Mm.
with low birth weight,
Mm-hmm.
then people with pre-existing kidney disease,
Okay.
very important. Then people who snore a lot, they get hypertension.
Mm.
And another latest factor which has been added is air pollution.
Okay.
So that becomes 9 and 6, 15 risk factors
Mm.
which can cause hypertension and heart disease. And today, the latest which has been added to this list is coronavirus,
Yeah.
because it causes thickening of the blood and a pre-existing block is there, it increases. Or
Mm.
even people are getting diffuse atherosclerosis, getting hypertension today. So,
Right. Right. That also explains my next. It gives me the answer to my next question. जो मैंने पूछा था कि why BP, heart attack, and diabetes, like lifestyle diseases, are increasing in younger people nowadays. जो आपने आंसर दिया है, that explains because of all these things.
yes,
एक
yes.
चीज और मैं यहाँ पे ऐड करना चाहूंगा सर. A lot of youngsters who are watching this right now, you might be thinking कि यार ये मुझे नहीं हो सकता या मुझे नहीं होगा या मैं इसके लिए अभी से क्यों परवाह करूं. I'll tell you the reason why. See, when we started our entrepreneurial journey, I was, अभी भी आप मेरे सेशंस देखते हो तो आपको दिखता है बहुत एनर्जी है, बहुत कुछ है. It was the same. And we continued with that energy and we used to work for 15, 16 hours every day, not taking care of our sleep, not taking care of the food intake, breakfast पे ध्यान नहीं दिया, lunch में जो मिल गया, dinner जितने बजे कर लिया. But people, what you need to understand is this is not a 100-meter dash. It is a marathon. आपको आज भी अगर आप सर्व कर रहे हो लोगों को 40 की उम्र में भी करना है, 50 में भी, 60 में भी, 70 में भी करना है. Oh, you will only be able to do that if you take care of your body. दूसरी चीज, जब आप 40-45 years के हो जाते हो, अगर आप इसमें से किसी भी एक चीज से सफर कर रहे होते हो, या माना आपके पेरेंट्स भी कर रहे हैं सफर, अब उसमें क्या है, अगर आपके पेरेंट्स कर रहे हैं, आपको भी उनके संग हॉस्पिटल जाना पड़ेगा, आपको भी मेंटल स्ट्रेस होगा, आपको भी चैलेंजेस आएंगे. सो ये चेंजेस आपको सिर्फ अपने लिए नहीं, अपने पेरेंट्स के लिए भी इनकॉर्पोरेट करने. बिकॉज वंस योर क्वालिटी ऑफ लाइफ इज इम्पैक्टेड, अगर आपको हॉस्पिटल रेगुलरली जाना है, अगर आप रेगुलरली स्ट्रेस में हो, अगर रेगुलरली घर में किसी की तबीयत खराब है, इट इज गोइंग टू एक्चुअली हैम्पर योर वर्क, योर एजुकेशन एंड ऑल्सो द रेवेन्यू पार्ट दैट यू वुड जनरेट, बिकॉज आपका क्वालिटी ऑफ वर्क भी बहुत ज्यादा डिटेरियोरेट हो जाता है. दैट इज व्हाई इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कि आप ये अभी से करो. Am I right, sir?
Absolutely right. Absolutely. You have summarized it so well.
I tried my best. Sir, what are the 5 food changes? जो मतलब जैसे आप बोल रहे हैं कि बहुत blanket therapy नहीं होता, I understand. लेकिन 5 तो हम ऐसी चीजें लोगों को बता सकते हैं जो स्टैंडर्ड हैं, जो सबके लिए यूज हो सकती हैं.
Yeah. No, diet itself is a very huge topic. You know,
Right,
I can talk 3 hours on diet, but I will be telling you just 5 key points which Rahul wants me to tell you. Number 1, you must have a diet pyramid which is something like this, where your breakfast should be very heavy. Have your breakfast which is rich in sprouted grains, nuts, seeds, fruits, vegetables, and some milk, especially A2 milk. So breakfast should be the main meal of the day. So there is a saying which says, breakfast like a king, lunch like a courtier, and dinner like a pauper. You do it like this. Now, if you see all around, what people have, usually people will have one biscuit, a little slice of bread, a little coffee, and go for work. Then this is your lunch. And at night, you have very heavy dinner. If you do this way, your body will be also this way. I mean, you will go on putting weight and everything goes wrong. So first change that I would recommend is the food pyramid, the way I told you. Second thing, to get the best energy of every food substance that you eat, the ambience is very important.
Okay.
Ayurveda strongly recommends this. Why this ambience? Because during a particular good ambience, the transfer of energy, because after all, what you eat is nothing but some living cells, either coming from vegetarian source or a non-vegetarian source. And all that energy from those cells have to be transferred into your cells. So
Right.
this transfer will take place in a particular ambience. And what should be the ambience? It should be a very jolly ambience. There should be no fights, no confrontation, no discussion, no arguments on the dining table. It should be very jolly. It is described by Ayurveda that eating should be a process like a yajna, like a sacred fire. So do not divert yourself while eating, like watching TV or watching your mobile or reading something. That is very bad, because this transfer of energy will be disturbed. The third point is mastication. Do we really chew for at least 24 times? No. We just put our mouth something in the mouth and we just gulp it out. So never do that. Masticate for properly for 20 to 24 times. And when you are doing it, you have to have a dedicated action. Like when you see the food, appreciate the color of the food, the smell of the food, then put it in the mouth, appreciate the sound it makes, appreciate the consistency of the food, and finally appreciate the taste. So it should be something like a micro meditation, because after all, how much time do we need for eating? Just 15 minutes, 12 to 15 minutes, but do a dedicated effect. So that will help a lot in getting good assimilation of the nutrients. And then next, of course, human beings are the only people who eat when they are even not hungry. So animals never do that. No animal will eat if he's not hungry. He'll just keep it. Whenever they feel hungry, they'll eat it. So you eat only when you are hungry. And overeating, of course, has to be avoided. In Ayurveda, it is said that you divide the stomach into 4 parts. One part should contain air, one part should contain water, one part food, and the 4th part should be empty. That is the amount you must eat. And of course, going ahead, you must have all healthy food and avoid all unhealthy food. That's a long topic to go. But these are the important points which I've told you. You should remember and follow those. And friends, you will get the best benefits. See the difference occurring. It will be completely transforming you. Just do it for 6 weeks and see the difference.
I will also like to add to this, sir, and I would like to add through a scientific reason. Actually, it is very rightly said that your body can only do one thing at a time. या तो वो आपके फूड को डाइजेस्ट कर सकता है या फिर रिपेयर कर सकता है. अब हम क्या करते हैं, हम हर समय कुछ ना कुछ खाते रहते हैं. लेट नाइट भी मूवी देख रहे हैं तो कुछ हमने चिप्स वगैरह खा लिए, एंड होता क्या है, अवेलेबल वही होता है इजीली, तो उसी चीज में हाथ चला जाता है. सो पीपल, व्हाट यू आर डूइंग इज, आप अपनी बॉडी को हर समय डाइजेशन में लगा के रखते हो, तो आपकी बॉडी रिपेयर नहीं कर पाती. एंड व्हेन योर बॉडी डज नॉट रिपेयर, चीजें कभी भी आपके लिए अच्छी नहीं होती. मेरी एक बात हो रही थी सर, मेरे एक दोस्त से कल, उनको मैंने बोला, आपने ध्यान दिया होगा, उनके घर में गाय हैं, गाय पालते हैं वो ना. मैंने कहा, जब आपकी गाय की तबीयत खराब होती होगी, 2 दिन तक वो कुछ भी नहीं खाती होगी, आप कितना भी फोर्स फीड करो नहीं होगा. ये बात तो सही है. मैंने कहा, बिकॉज उस गाय को भी इतनी अकल है कि राइट नाउ माय बॉडी नीड्स टू हील एंड नॉट टू डाइजेस्ट, बट हम ह्यूमन बीइंग्स नहीं समझते. अब कल इवनिंग में 4 बजे के आसपास मेरे को आई फेल्ट लाइक ईटिंग समथिंग. सो बिकॉज ऑफ द डाइटरी चेंजेस दैट वी हैव मेड, पहले क्या होता था, नमकीन ले लिया या बिस्किट या चिप्स. Yesterday I went, I took some cashews, some raisins and walnut, तो वो खाया. तो I immediately realized कि ये unknowingly मेरी body का part बन गया, unknowingly मेरी habits का part बन गया, and then it keeps you healthy. It's very important.
Very true, very true.
Right. थोड़ा सा research मैं भी कर रहा था, तो इसीलिए.
You are in the right direction.
So sir, how does obesity impact on BP and heart problems? Weight increase से कैसे नुकसान ज्यादा होता है?
Having obesity is something like putting more people in the car. Like previously, we used to have a car with 800cc engine, which is meant for only 4 people.
Right.
5 people used to sit in that car. I still remember 30 years back. Then the engine will get hot. The indicator will show that the engine is getting warm. Or even if you continue with 5 people sitting in that, then the smoke will start coming out from the engine.
Right.
The same way,
Hmm.
obesity is a big burden to the human heart.
Hmm.
Whenever there is obesity, the systemic vascular resistance, these are a little technical terms, but the
Right.
systemic vascular resistance increases, as a result of which the blood pressure goes up and the heart has to work against lot of resistance.
In a
And
way, the load increases on the
the
heart.
load increases. Yes, absolutely. So, and obesity is not just measured by what weight you get on the weighing machine. Remember, you must calculate your BMI, body mass index, which is very easy. You can go on the net, put all those figures, your height, your weight, and then you get a BMI. For Indian people, the BMI you must keep below 23. 23 is the upper limit.
Hmm.
BMI is important. That is a more specific parameter to know your obesity. If it is between 23 to 30, you are overweight.
Right.
30 to 40, you are obese. And above 40, you are morbidly obese. You need something urgently, maybe even gastric surgery. So that is one parameter. The second important parameter is fat percentage. What
Okay.
is the percentage of your fat in the body to your weight? And that again is calculated by certain formulae. You can go on the net. There are certain sites where you can easily get it. You need the diameter of your neck and the waist, and you put it in that. And the figures here are: fat percentage for men should be less than 20%, and for females 28%.
Okay.
Okay, so this is important. Suppose you have a BMI below 23, but a fat percentage in a man is about 30%. That also is not good, because that means you have got visceral obesity. So even fat percentage should be on the normal side, and BMI. So these are important things. If you just get your BMI below 23 and fat percentage below 20 in males and 28 in females, your medication will practically be reduced to half, or maybe you can even get rid of your medication. It plays a very vital role in preventing heart attack and high blood pressure.
सर अगर मैं आपसे सिंपल टर्म्स में पूछूं, आपने हार्ट अटैक अभी टर्म बोला, व्हाट इज अ हार्ट अटैक अगर हम बिल्कुल लेमैन टर्म्स में समझना चाहें?
See, heart attack is the extreme form of blockage. So whenever we do angiography, there are blocks. You find out blocks. Then we find out by our electronic digital applications what is the percentage of block. So if a block is between 30 to 70%, it is considered subcritical. That is not heart attack. That is only a little bit of on severe exertion you will get pain in the chest. The block is between 70 to 99% also. Some blood is going through the artery. It is called a critical block. Again, that is not called heart attack. That is called exertional angina. Means this patient can get heart attack anytime. But when the artery is completely blocked, 100%, अभी no blood नहीं जा रहा है आगे, total block है. So that segment of the muscle of the heart which is supplied by that artery is completely devoid of blood.
Right.
So no oxygen is going there. That particular situation is called heart attack. Now our heart, God has given us 6 hours for the heart. The heart can stay without blood for 6 hours. 6 घंटे के अंदर कुछ नहीं हो गया तो वो मसल गया, मर गया. It is dead. It is called infarcted. So your contractility, if it was say 60-65%, after a heart attack, it will come down to 40%. But if you are lucky, you get chest pain, you get a typical attack of, typical symptoms of heart attack, and you are taken to the right hospital and you are subjected to angiography. And by some methodology, immediately the angioplasty is done, the way is cleared, and a stent is put in, and blood supply is restored within 6 hours of the chest pain. Then you save the muscle. That muscle, then you are back to normal. Your contractility is good.
Right.
This is the whole physiology.
What are the immediate steps that a person should take अगर heart attack होता है तो immediately जो करना होता है उसको?
कभी भी any pain in the chest which is very severe, very excruciating, and any pain which has never happened to you before, always consider it as a heart attack.
Okay.
You have to always rule it out. Don't say that either it could be pain here in front, radiating to the left side. It could be pain in the back. It could be pain in the upper abdomen. It could be pain in the jaw. It could be pain here. Anything could be an heart attack pain, because this is a very unique type of pain. So ऐसे हो गया तो immediately the first thing you should do is put the patient lying down. Don't make him walk. He should not sit. You must first lie down. The first thing you should do. The second immediate thing that you should do is get some aspirin tablets from your house. Preferably, if you have a dissolvable aspirin, something that can be dissolved like Disprin, you can put it in water, 2 or 3 tablets, just stir it and give that water to the patient.
Okay.
The second medication is certain tablets called Sorbitrate tablets. कई लोगों के घर में होते हैं Sorbitrate, Isodil की डब्बी होती है. So you just give him 2 or 3 tablets of Sorbitrate. Sorbitrate. Yeah, it's a nitrate. It's a vasodilator. All that blocked artery वो थोड़ा dilate होके थोड़ा तो blood आगे जाएगा या collateral में से blood आगे जाएगा, and it will save that muscle. So these are the second is medication. The third thing that you should do immediately is call up an ambulance, cardiac ambulance, to be taken in a nearby hospital which has all the facilities, including angioplasty. तो पहला third is call करो. उसके बाद as the ambulance come, you have to shift him horizontally to the hospital. In between, suppose किसी को heart slow हो गया, now people take blood pressure. तो ब्लड प्रेशर दे लेते हैं, बिकॉज आजकल तो मशीन सबके पास होते रहते हैं. तो ब्लड प्रेशर हो बीपी बहुत बढ़ गया है. सो इफ द ब्लड प्रेशर गोज अप, व्हाट पीपल डू, अरे मेरे पास डेपिन की टैबलेट है या कोई निफिडिपिन की टैबलेट है, दे देते हैं. दे ट्राई टू मेडिकेट देमसेल्व्स एंड गेट दैट ब्लड प्रेशर डाउन. डोंट डू इट. दैट हायर ब्लड प्रेशर इज अ बॉडीज रिस्पॉन्स टू ओवरकम द ब्लॉक. दैट इज वन. सेकंड थिंग क्या होता है, कभी कभी बीपी लो होता है, बीपी 100/70 है. दैट मीन्स ही इज गॉट अ बिगर पार्ट ऑफ द मसल इज इन्वॉल्व. इसको क्या करना है, आप उसको लेग्स एलिवेट करो so that more blood will go towards the heart. So that is the way. And then you shift him horizontally to the hospital, and then the rest we will take care of everything.
Right. Sir, अभी आपने एक term बोला यहाँ पे which is known as angioplasty बोला आपने अभी, right? So what is angioplasty? मतलब अगर simple terms में हम समझना चाहें, angioplasty और stenting, what is it and how does it help the patients? आपको और भी कुछ अच्छा लगेगा? अभी this is what I have got here मेरे fruits and then we have got these lychees.
Oh, lovely.
किसी एक मैं वीडियो में आप सबको बताऊंगा all our viewers what all dietary changes we had made. उससे पहले I was having the Loki juice and पानी भी सर अभी मतलब ये वाली बॉटल यूज करनी स्टार्ट कर दी. तो हमने किचन रिप्लेसमेंट कर दिया है, मतलब जो वाइट था all of that has been changed. White sugar से हमने जैगरी मंगाया है या पाम का मंगाया है. Then white राइस से ब्राउन राइस हो गया है, white पोहा से रेड पोहा हो गया है. और बहुत सारे चेंजेस अभी और कर दिए. ऑयल में भी वी आर चेंजिंग इट. सो अभी हम लोग जो कोलू वाला ऑयल होता है अभी उसी के ऊपर ही वर्क कर रहे हैं कि वो भी लेना शुरू कर दें. सो जितना आप हेल्थ के ऊपर ध्यान दे सके उतना अच्छा है. Excellent,
very good. You are in the right direction. Yes, absolutely. Total transformation of the kitchen is the first thing. I always recommend that.
होगा ही नहीं कुछ ऐसा ट्रांस फैट या कोई, तो आप खाएंगे ही नहीं फिर वहाँ. Right. Yes, sir. Okay. So angioplasty or stenting.
Now, when a patient comes, when a patient has a block between 70 to 99%, and the part of the muscle which is supplied by that artery is viable, and viability we can identify by certain nuclear scan like PET scan and so many other investigation कि वो muscle जीवित है या नहीं है. When जीवित है, it is viable, then you do a elective or a planned angioplasty. Planned, because then you don't have to rush it. But if a patient is admitted with a heart attack where the block is 100%, आगे खून जा रहा ही नहीं है, तो उनको 6 घंटे के अंदर जो एंजियोप्लास्टी की जाती है is called an emergency angioplasty. In both these angioplasties, the technique is all the same. Only timing, एक आराम से की जाती है, एक emergency rush करके की है to save his life. The risk factor is higher in emergency angioplasty, which we also call it as PAMI, P-A-M-I. Those are our technical words. Okay, forget about. Now, what is angioplasty? It is something like you have a basin and you have a drainage pipe to the basin, and your water is not flowing. It is accumulating in your basin. What would you do? You will call a plumber. And what would the plumber do? वो एक ऐसा बड़ा सा वायर लेगा, तार होती है ऐसी rigid तार, and he will put that wire inside and try to just clean it off and allow that block to go away. Exactly. That is what is angioplasty. In that, we put a balloon, in the blocked vessel. The block is not 100% yet, so it is easy. Even in 100%, you can rota, you can go through a drilling machine, and all those advanced techniques are there. But in most of the cases, it's easy to pass the guide wire and then put a balloon and inflate the balloon. So all that cholesterol, because all these plaques or blocks are nothing but aggregation of cholesterol material, so it goes on the sides. So उसके बाद that is step number 1, वो निकाल देते. That method is called angioplasty. Plasty is a repair. Angio means blood vessel. Blood vessel को हम angio बोलते हैं. So it is opening the block. The second step is another balloon is put, which is a mounted stent in that. A stent is nothing but something like an umbrella. When you close the umbrella, it becomes like this. And when you open it, it becomes like this. So in the same way, the stent is inflated inside. And we deploy the stent at that particular point where the block has been dilated. And this works as a scaffolding mechanism so that disease segment will not collapse later. And आजकल जो
it holds it together.
Yes, it holds it like this. And not only that, all that stents contain certain medication, like especially the third generation, fourth generation stents are containing certain medicines. These medicines avoid restenosis or reblockages and have a patency rate of 15 to 20 years.
Okay.
It's a boon. This particular angioplasty and stenting has saved millions of lives all over the world.
अगेन सर, अब इसमें मेरा जो क्वेश्चन फिर से आ जाता है, मैंने एक पहले भी एक इंटरेक्शन करा था विद डॉक्टर गगन गौतम, तो वहां पे भी यही चीज है. तो मैं आपसे भी ये चीज दोबारा जानना चाहूंगा, सुनना चाहूंगा. आपकी नजरों में भी सर, हाउ इम्पोर्टेंट अ रोल डज मेडिकल इंश्योरेंस प्ले? मेडिकल इंश्योरेंस कितना ज्यादा जरूरी है लोगों के लिए?
Absolutely. Every person must have a medical insurance. It is what I say to everyone, because we never know what the expenses can just inflate at any time. Sometimes we have to use certain devices like rotablator or maybe IVUS, and these are all advanced machines. Like there is a particular machine by which we can see inside the artery and we can see the diameter. तो उसको IVUS बोले, intravascular ultrasound. तो उसका काफी खर्चा आता है, 1-2 लाख बढ़ जाते हैं. नहीं तो रोटाब्रेटर होता है, जैसे ड्रिल करते हैं. सपोज द ब्लॉक इज वेरी हार्ड एंड योर बलून इज नॉट एबल टू ओपन अप, तो उसको ड्रिलिंग करते हैं, तो उससे खर्चा बढ़ता है. तो कम से कम कंसीडरिंग हार्ट, तो 10 लाख का तो कम से कम होना चाहिए. आई मीन, आई एम नॉट टेकिंग इनटू कंसिडरेशन अदर लाइफस्टाइल प्रॉब्लम्स लाइक कैंसर एंड ऑल दैट, वो काफी लगता है. बट ऑन एन एवरेज मिनिमम 10 लाख का कम से कम होना बहुत जरूरी है टुडे.
And at a young age, it does not matter. It does not cost you much. मतलब अगर आप देखें, आप 7-8,000 रुपीस देते हैं, you can get a cover up to 25-30, maybe 50 lakhs तक का भी मिल जाता है.
The earlier you get it, earlier you get the insurance, the premium is very low. As your age, you get suppose you are getting your life insurance at the age of 50, your premium is going to be very high. Or if you're trying to get an insurance after getting a minor heart attack or having blood pressure medication, oh my God, your premium is going to be double or triple.
Right.
So always the message for all the youngsters, you must get your health insurance when you are young. Don't think कि अभी मुझे कुछ नहीं हो रहा है, फिर क्या होगा. You can never say कब क्या होगा.
And it is always said, prevention is better than cure.
Yes,
so आप prevention करके चलो, अपना थोड़ा सा unnecessary expenses हटा दीजिए. It does not cost you much. और लेकिन अगर कभी जरूरत, क्योंकि सर कोविड के टाइम पे हमने देखा पीपल्स बैंक अकाउंट्स वर कंप्लीटली स्वेप्ट अवे, क्योंकि इतना खर्चा था जो कभी सोचा नहीं था, कभी और इतने सारे जगह पे हुआ. तो इट गेव अस अ लेसन. द प्रॉब्लम इज वी डोंट लर्न. अभी अगर आप देख रहे हैं, अगेन थोड़ा सा आउट ऑफ टॉपिक हो जाता है, लेकिन फिर से इतनी भीड़ सड़कों पे आने लग गई है, लोग मास्क नहीं पहनते. एंड देन लाइक सेकेंड वेव के लिए तो वी वर रिस्पॉन्सिबल कि हम गवर्नमेंट को ब्लेम कर सकते थे. थर्ड वेव को हुआ यू गोना ब्लेम. अभी जब आपको पता है कि है, stay in your house unless it is necessary, because at the end of the day it is your life. Nobody, no government, इतना माइक्रो लेवल पे आके तो कोई भी मैनेज कर ही नहीं सकता है, honestly speaking.
Very true.
Right. तो सर आपने एक बात और बताई थी, आपने कोलेस्ट्रॉल के बारे में बताया था. So what is the role of cholesterol in a heart attack?
If you have consistently higher levels of cholesterol in the body, higher levels of bad cholesterol. What are bad cholesterol?
अगर हम देखें कोलेस्ट्रॉल होता क्या है basically?
Cholesterol is a fatty substance in the body
Okay.
which is actually a part of the metabolism of the body.
Hmm.
A particular levels, acceptable levels are required for the body. But when they go above a particular level,
Hmm.
then it is bad, because this bad cholesterol called as LDL and VLDL. LDL is called bad cholesterol. VLDL is called very low density lipoproteins. In simple terms, we call it as ugly cholesterol. So
Okay.
ये bad cholesterol and ugly cholesterol के अगर levels body में circulating बहुत ज़्यादा है, तो होता क्या है, whenever there is a crack in the inner lining of the artery, which is the process of atherosclerosis, which we technically call as endothelial dysfunction.
Okay.
तो उसमें आपका जो इनर लाइनिंग ऑफ द कॉर्नरी आर्टरीज में क्रैक हो गया, डैमेज हो गया, देयर इज अ स्मॉल रेंट, तो दिस बैड कोलेस्ट्रॉल
Enters.
enters into that space, and which is the space between the, there are three linings of the artery: inner lining, middle lining and outer lining. तो inner and middle lining के अंदर कोलेस्ट्रॉल घुस जाता है.
Hmm.
As it goes inside, because of the endothelial dysfunction, which is a a bad metabolism of the inner lining, which is due to all these risk factors, that
Hmm.
cholesterol aggregation increases in size, and slowly बढ़ते बढ़ते it undergoes lot of biochemical changes and turns into a block, which we call it technically as a plaque. And this process is called the process of atherosclerosis. तो
Okay.
इसलिए कोलेस्ट्रॉल लेवल्स कम रहना बहुत अच्छा. अच्छा, कितना रखना है? तो योर सिंपल टर्म्स, रिमेंबर, टोटल कोलेस्ट्रॉल TC. अब देखिए, टोटल कोलेस्ट्रॉल का जो भी फिगर होगा उसमें से यू माइनस HDL. नाउ HDL इज हाई डेंसिटी लाइपोप्रोटीन्स,
Okay.
which is nothing but good cholesterol. See, you always have a good and a bad in your body. Everything is balancing, just like you have the autonomic nervous system, sympathetic system, parasympathetic, they are balancing. One is stimulating, one is cooling. वैसे यहाँ भी good and bad cholesterol है.
Okay.
तो figure that you should remember is total cholesterol value minus HDL, that is high density lipoprotein or good cholesterol. So whatever you get
Hmm.
should be less than 130 in primary prevention. Primary means जिनको कोई disease नहीं है, those who are not on any heart attack medication or blood pressure medication, और जिनको angioplasty bypass surgery नहीं हुआ है,
Hmm.
इन लोगों को 130 is the figure.
Okay.
And those who have already had any of the problems, they come in secondary prevention, उनका वो level 90 के नीचे होना चाहिए, 90. So these are the two figures you must remember.
Okay.
Simple terms, there is a big lipidology is a very big science. इतना किताब है उसका.
Hmm.
But ये important उसका key point है.
Right. And one more thing that people need to do, get done on a regular basis, is get their master health checkup, maybe once every 6 months, so that you
Absolutely.
can know कि मेरी body में, because एक चीज जो मैंने realize करा है, nothing happens overnight. वो हमें
Yes.
लगता है कि overnight ऐसा हो गया, overnight attack आ गया, but वो accumulate होते हुआ है. You never paid attention to it.
Correct.
तो अगर आप अपने ब्लड टेस्ट कराते रहेंगे, आपको पता चलेगा क्या चीज मेरी बॉडी में बढ़ रहा है, क्या घट रहा है. क्योंकि 90% इंडियंस का विटामिन डी डेफिशिएंसी रहता है, हमें पता भी नहीं होता.
Correct.
वो अगर आपको पता चल जाए, आप उसके लिए कोई टैबलेट्स ले लीजिए, कोशिश करो जितना धूप में जा सको. वो सारी चीजें अगर आप करेंगे तो आपका जो बाद में, पहली चीज तो बहुत ज्यादा लोगों को एक तो पैसों के टर्म्स में समझ में आता है, आपका खर्चा नहीं होगा आगे चल के ज्यादा, ये भी आप समझो अगर आप करें. एंड दूसरा, यू लिव अ वेरी हेल्दी लाइफ, क्वालिटी ऑफ लाइफ अच्छा रहेगा, तो आप ज्यादा अमाउंट अपने काम से भी कमा पाएंगे, बिकॉज यू विल बी एबल टू डेडिकेट एंड डिवोट मोर टाइम टू योर वर्क. That is also important.
Rahul, one important point is this process of atherosclerosis starts at the age of 21. You will be shocked to know this. 21 is the age where this process begins. यानी don't think कि ये 40s के बाद में होता है, नहीं, वो 21 एज में process of atherosclerosis start होता है. और फिर आजकल the progression of the disease is quite faster.
Because of all the factors जो आपने पहले बताए.
Multiple factors, yes, multiple factors.
Right. तो सर, अगर हमको ऐसे कौन से मेडिकल टेस्ट हैं जो कि हमें कराने चाहिए टू रिकॉग्नाइज एनी हार्ट प्रॉब्लम, एंड सबको नहीं कराने चाहिए, कब कराने चाहिए, किस सिचुएशन में कराने चाहिए?
Now, I will split this answer into two. Whether if you are asking medical test during heart attack or as a routine का पूछ रहे हो.
रूटीन वाला.
अच्छा, routine में कर रहे हो तो anyone who has got any of the risk factors which I mentioned before, those 15 risk factors, इसमें से अगर कोई इसी में हो तो there are certain clinical parameters which you must register every month. Very simple. एक तो आप ब्लड प्रेशर का मेजरमेंट लिख के रखो, रैंडम ब्लड प्रेशर घर में लो, 3 रीडिंग्स लो, उसका एवरेज रखो. Number 2, BMI calculation करो, body mass index, and so you know whether you are below 23 or above 23. Fat percentage निकाल के रखो, वो रखो. अभी because of corona, oxygen saturation, वो तो बहुत easy है, just put it here. You get the heart rate as well as you get the oxygen saturation. तो ये clinical parameters, every month you must note it down. This costs nothing. You have to do it on your own.
Right.
The second comes the blood test. Certain few blood tests to know. Now these blood tests, no blood test can directly make a diagnosis कि आपको heart attack हुआ, except for certain cardiac enzymes, which is only in severe conditions. We don't have to do it on a regular basis. But for regular checkups, you must do this hemogram, which is hemoglobin, white cell count, platelet count. उसका सब अपने को मिलेगा hemogram. Second is your routine urine examination. उसमें प्रोटीन्स है क्या, शुगर है क्या, इन्फेक्शन है क्या, सब समझ जाता है. उसके बाद यूरिक एसिड and homocysteine. These are very important tests because that can give some idea whether you are likely to get a heart disease. उसके बाद liver function test, kidney function test, thyroid function test. These three पूरा प्रोफाइल, जैसे क्रिएटिनिन हो, लिवर के सब एंजाइम्स हो, एंड थायराइड के T3, T4, TSH हो, because they are all interconnected. They are all precursors of heart disease. उसके बाद HbA1c, which is called glycosylated hemoglobin, which is a good parameter to know whether you are in a pre-diabetic or a diabetic state. तो HbA1c करो. उसके बाद आ गया लिपिड प्रोफाइल, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. उसमें सब अब कोलेस्ट्रॉल के सभी कंपोनेंट्स आपको मिल जाएंगे. एंड देन लास्टली विटामिन B12, विटामिन D. तो ये इतने जो मैंने बताए, these are very they are not expensive.
हाँ, मतलब लोगों को लग रहा होगा कि, लेकिन मैं आपको अगर एक ऑनेस्ट नंबर बताऊं, आप मतलब कोई भी जो अच्छी कंपनी है, आप उनसे डायरेक्टली एजेंट से मत बुक करो, ऑनलाइन बुक करिए. तो ये सारे टेस्ट आपके 6 महीने में भी आप एक बार कराओगे, सारे टेस्ट मिला के आपको 2000 रुपए से ऊपर.
Correct, absolutely right. 2200 रुपए, something about 2200. Yeah, the test which I told you now, these are very, and if you can easily do it twice in a year, but at least minimum do it once in a year. ये हो गया ब्लड टेस्ट. अभी आ गए नॉन इन्वेजिव टेस्ट. तो नॉन इन्वेजिव टेस्ट में क्या होता है कि ECG निकालो, एक 2D echo with color Doppler echo. 2D echo is nothing but 2D echo means 2D echocardiography, which is nothing but a sonography of the heart. जैसे सोनोग्राफी प्रेग्नेंट वीमेन क्या करता है, वैसे इसका करना है. तो उसमें हार्ट का कॉन्ट्रैक्शन समझता है, वैल्व समझते हैं, चेम्बर के डायमेंशन समझते हैं, एंड इफ देयर इज एनी कॉन्जेनाइटल एब्नॉर्मलिटी वो समझ जाती है. तो 2D echo करो. उसके बाद you can do one treadmill test. That is, you have to exercise, and while you are exercising the ECGs come. Today what happens, लोग treadmill test और TMT test, उसको stress test भी कहते हैं. ये कब करते हैं? प्री एम्प्लॉयमेंट के लिए कंपलसरी है आजकल, या इंश्योरेंस कंपनी के लिए, तो उसी समय करते हैं. ऐसे नहीं करना. Do it because many a times during these tests which are done accidentally, we come to know certain surprises are coming. So don't wait for surprise, do a TMT. And उसके आगे चल के if any of those tests are positive, TMT positive है, या echo में कोई problem है, या ECG में कोई changes है, then as a final confirmation of diagnosis, you can do a CT angiography. That is ये रेडियोलॉजी डिपार्टमेंट में होता है, 5 से 6 मिनट लगते हैं. But I do not recommend that as a primary investigation. But if any of the test is positive, do a conventional coronary angiography, a catheter angiography, where a small rubber tubing is put in the heart, in the coronary arteries, and you inject a contrast medium and you get a full picture of the arteries. तो ये सब है. कॉर्नरी एंजियोग्राफी डेली आपको हर साल नहीं करनी है. इट इज ओनली इफ एनीथिंग टर्न्स आउट टू बी पॉजिटिव. रूटीन में ECG, echo and TMT, ये तो बस once in a year.
बेसिकली सर, अगर हम जिसे समराइज करें तो जो ब्लड टेस्ट हैं, they also you can do maybe once a year or twice a year, है ना. और जो TMT टेस्ट है और ECG है, वो अगर आपको कोई सिम्टम्स आते हैं आप तभी बोलेंगे, आप बोलेंगे कि साल में एक बार करा लीजिए.
नहीं, रिस्क फैक्टर हो तो,
अगर रिस्क फैक्टर है जो पहले बताया,
yes, you have a large screen time, your cholesterol is always on the higher side, you are not exercising at all, you are obese, your diet is unhealthy, ये सब जो common factors है, you must get it done because you never can say when the process begins.
Unfortunately अभी आपने जैसे बोला, अनफॉर्चुनेटली ये सारी चीजें अभी मेरे को इसीलिए थोड़ी हंसी आई कि अब हमने हमारी लाइफ इतनी खराब कर दी है कि हमने इसे कॉमन फैक्टर्स बना दिए. एक्सरसाइज नहीं कर रहे, जो मतलब इट शुड बी द अदर वे.
Yeah.
कॉमन तो ये होना चाहिए कि आप अच्छा खाना खाओ, अच्छी एक्सरसाइज करो, अपना अच्छा ध्यान रखो. लेकिन अभी कॉमन क्या हो गया, एक्सरसाइज नहीं करना है, फोन के सामने ज्यादा रहना है और कोलेस्ट्रॉल बढ़ा हुआ है, तो ये कॉमन हो गया. दैट्स द हार्श रियलिटी. बिकॉज ऑनेस्टली सर, जो हम अगला क्वेश्चन वो भी आपसे पूछना चाहेंगे कि अगर हम अपना लाइफस्टाइल में बहुत सारे चेंजेस कर लेते हैं जो हमने डिस्कस करा, लाइक मोर ऑफ रॉ फूड, मोर वाटर, मोर एक्सरसाइज, लिविंग हैप्पी, नॉट वरीइंग अबाउट अ लॉट ऑफ स्टफ, थोड़ा टीवी वीवी कट डाउन करो, तो बहुत सारे केसेस में तो आपको ये प्रॉब्लम्स आने की प्रोबेबिलिटी बिल्कुल खत्म ही हो जाती है, बिकॉज आवर ह्यूमन बॉडी हैज बीन सो ब्यूटीफुली स्ट्रक्चर्ड बाय गॉड.
Yes, absolutely right. Yes, 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 yes.
तो सर ऐसी कोई एक्सरसाइजेस जो आप बताना चाहेंगे हेल्दी हार्ट के लिए?
See, healthy heart के लिए जो exercise है ना, it has to be done in a proper system, proper method. There is a protocol which I recommend. अभी मेरे क्लिनिक में काफ़ी पेशेंट्स आते हैं, कहते हैं डॉक्टर साहब मैं तो एवरीडे प्राणायाम करता हूँ तभी मुझे हार्ट अटैक है. मैं पूछता हूँ और कुछ करते हो? नहीं नहीं और कुछ नहीं, मैं प्राणायाम 1 घंटा करता हूँ तभी भी हो गया. सम पीपल से आई गो फॉर अ वॉक 1 hour every day but still I got a heart attack. Some people say I do only lot of weights तभी भी मुझे heart attack आया. The problem is you need a complete composite package for
Right.
doing exercise that works for the heart.
Hmm.
Now what are those? Let me go rapidly. There are 7 important components which I always tell. Starting with prayers, 1 minute. You must pray for 1 minute and see the magic happening. You will have regularity, you will have safety and you will have continuity in doing exercise. So 1 minute, 2 minute के लिए. उसके बाद stretching. Start with stretching. You must do active stretching, passive stretching, जो भी है हम सिखाते हैं. The third is warming up. 3 minutes is minimum scientifically. 3 to 5 minutes warming up करो. The fourth step is aerobic exercise. Now aerobic will depend upon your contractility. How is your heart? Your heart function is below normal. Like normal contraction of the heart क्या होता है? 45% to 65% is normal. Below 45 हो, 35 to 45, तो ये लोगों ने walk को जाना है. Go for a long walk. 7,000 steps to 10,000 steps will take about 90 minutes. तो उनको ये recommended है aerobic. Aerobic is something which increases the oxygenation of the blood and also slightly increases in the heart rate, depend upon the type of aerobic. The second part is LISS exercise. जिनका अगर contraction 45 to 55 है, वो लोगों ने 1.5 घंटा वॉकिंग करने की जरूरत नहीं. They must do LISS. LISS is low intensity steady state, which is nothing but brisk walking, fast walking, brisk walking. तो वो करना है. अभी जिनका 55 to 65 है, which is very good heart, अभी ये इन लोगों ने they did not waste 2 hours for walking or 40 minutes for LISS. LISS is minimum you got to do 40 minutes to get the benefit. These people should do HIIT exercise. It's high intensity interval training. Walking, running, fast running, walking, running, 19 minute किया तो भी बस enough.
Okay.
This is the whole thing of aerobics, and try to do aerobics every day. I recommend doing every day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Unless you are sick or you have been operated or you're not feeling well, you don't do it. The next component in the protocol is your yoga postures. And there are certain specific yoga postures depending upon your flexibility, your comorbidity, your weight, whatever is possible that you must do those yoga. Spend about 20 minutes doing yogasana. Right. And need not do it every day. Just 3 days in a week is enough. And alternating with your yoga, you must do strength training exercises. People don't do strength training. बोलते क्या करना है? अभी उसमें भी isotonic होते हैं, जैसे light weights, more frequency. Or if you have a machine, you can do on the machine, or you can do isometric, like you can use bull worker or bands, or simple body weights, say like push-ups, pull-ups, या सूर्य नमस्कार. All these come under strength training exercise. इसको कम से कम 2 days in a week you must spend 20 minutes. और हो सके तो alternating with yoga 3 times. You need not do it every day. If you do it every day, उसमें भी problems हो सकते हैं. उसके बाद next is pranayam, the next component. And I recommend 5 pranayam, starting with Kapalbhati, then Anulom Vilom, then Ujjayi, Brahmari, and Shitali. They all have beneficial effects on the cardiovascular system. Now, if your contraction is poor, don't do Kapalbhati very fast. 20 to 30 breaths in a minute. If your contraction is good, then do it about 50 to 80 times. So, yeah, sequence is important. And after pranayam, we teach what is called as a Shada Chakra Bhedan. That is uttering the word Om while concentrating on all the 6 chakras, and followed with Shada Chakra Bhedan is Yoga Nidra. That is very, very powerful technique. तो ये सभी 7 components जो मैंने बताया है, if you follow this in this manner, definitely आपके blood pressure will go down, your medication will go down, you will not get heart disease. ये सभी components होना जरूरी है. Just doing only yoga, only pranayam, or only for a walk will not be. It is something is better than nothing.
Of course.
For preventive of heart disease, ये सब करना जरूरी है.
Right. सर मेरे को लगता है आज हमने बहुत सारी चीजें शेयर करी हैं, एंड kudos to your energy. Your energy is always top notch. I have always, since the first time I attended your webinar, I've always appreciated it. And अगर हम कुछ closing remarks बोलें, अभी हमने बहुत technical चीजें बताई और चीजें बताई. I know that you live life king size, you like living life king size. तो थोड़ा सा एक ऐसा message लोगों को भी जाना चाहिए, because आपकी तरफ से जाएगा तो I'm sure it is also going to create a very good impact.
Well, do not take your heart, you must take your heart seriously. Don't ignore it. Remember that today world's number 1 killer disease ये cardiovascular system है. ये जो भी चीजें अभी आपने सुनी है, try to follow maximum as much as you can.
Right.
There are so many people take the notion, the wrong notion in the mind, कुछ नहीं होता है. सब बोलते कुछ नहीं होता है. I know people who smoke करता है, still he has lived for so many years. You see, every human body is different. Every human body is different. Some people can tolerate massive quantities of alcohol. Some people with little half a peg से उनको तकलीफ होती है, because the body chemistry is different. No 2 fingerprints are same, as you know. So every human body is different. So don't take things lightly, what people say. So you must have a very disciplined lifestyle. And I always say 3 important things. 1, you must have a motivator. Appoint a motivator. Maybe your good friend, your near one, dear one, your spouse, or maybe if you have a friend in the gym, you tell him to motivate you every day. Second thing, make an affirmation. You must write down your pledge that from today, I am changing my lifestyle. I am going to do things this way without fail, and read the affirmation every day. And the third thing is, you make your own timetable and try to be rigid about the timetable. About 10 to 15 minutes plus minus is okay, but you must stick on to that timetable. So which we called as motivation, affirmation, and timetable. Isko continue karo aap. And then everything can be fit into that place. So there's no problem. See, there have been so many, like Jawaharlal Nehru always used to say, I do not allow any business of state to rob me out of my daily exercise. I can talk a lot about motivating you for exercise, but I think with the time limit, I think this is the message I would like to give.
And sir, we would also like to invite people to attend your next workshop. आप workshops करते हैं, and आपकी workshop मैंने attend करी थी. You give a lot of information. जैसे आज तो हम जितना concise दे पाए थे, आप detail में सारी चीजें बताते हैं. Then some people, I also get the opportunity. You also answer their queries. तो आपका जो नेक्स्ट वर्कशॉप है, हम उसका भी लिंक नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन में दे देंगे इस वीडियो के, so that people can attend that workshop. And people, अभी ये जो वर्कशॉप है, this is being done for you. ये वाला free of cost है वर्कशॉप, आप अटेंड करिए. And more importantly, sir also has a program which is for your healthy heart, wherein you get to learn from him. There are a lot of videos, there are a lot of workshops, and he has also priced it at a very economical price. मैं फिर भी आपको बोलूंगा, आप एक बार वेबिनार सर का अटेंड करिए, पूरी इन्फॉर्मेशन लीजिए, and then you can also go ahead and enroll for the paid program. Because मेरे को पता है यार, आप जितना emphasize अपनी health के ऊपर करेंगे, जितना ध्यान आप अपना रखेंगे, in the longer run it is going to help you a lot. तो हम description में webinar का link देते हैं. So sir, और ऐसी और भी जो चीजें आपने बताई, काफी detail information लोग expect कर सकते हैं फिर उस webinar में.
Absolutely, yes. It's more of an educative webinar. You will get, after every section, you can take a snapshot of it, which is a summary of it. And you will be enriched with knowledge, and all your misconceptions will be sorted out. That
Right.
is important. Education is the first step. And then people who want to come in the second level, they can join our master classes, and there, which is a practical training master class every Sunday morning, 7 to 8:15, and you get 48 master classes in that. So,
Right. Hmm.
because ये हो गया theoretical. People
Hmm.
ask exactly बताइए, आप कहते हैं त्राटक करो, आप षड चक्र भेदन करो, आप कहते हैं जलनीति करो, पर ये कैसे करना है? तो वो actually I have a practical training course, and all the recordings are also given to everyone. So,
Right. Very nice. And it is so nice and heartening to see that आप अभी मतलब इतने इनिशिएटिव के संग एजुकेट कर रहे हैं लोगों को, which is really commendable because a lot of people don't do that. लोगों का मतलब ये होता है कि यार अब इतने साल कर लिया, अब क्या करना है? But you are like the pioneer, telling people कि नहीं यार ये एक्शन लेना बहुत important है. Age is just a number. Rather than saying it, you are actually implementing it.
you have a chronological age, you have a biological age. There are two
Right.
types. So they say my chronological age is, should I say?
Now you can tell, yeah.
I'm running 67 now, and after a couple of months, I will be 68.
Okay.
But my biological age is 30 years younger. It's about just 37. That is what I can say. I still walk on my hands. I
Right.
do all the complex yoga. And so ये करता रहे. The very important point is, you will ask me ये सब कैसे क्यों कर रहे हो? तो I have a very strong genetic factor. No one on my father's side survived after the age of 50. They all died. My grandfather, my father, my uncle, तो वो genetic factor मुझ में है. I know that. And so when I realized that, I started my transformation 25, 30 years back. And whatever I am teaching you, I practice what I preach, and I preach what I practice.
Very
I
true.
do that. And that is helping me. So that is how it works. And here webinar is for all the people to try on a new journey of a healthy heart life. But Rahul, I do feel some problems at times, because when people make adverse remarks down on my, say, sponsored page and or anywhere on the social media, I really get very frustrated or disgusted. I feel disgusted. The point is, because all along in my practice as a doctor, people have always been very gentle, humble, and no one ever spoke like that. I give respect and I get respect. But sometimes on this social media, when I read those things, I want your advice now. You are my doctor on this, in this particular arena. Then I feel like stopping all these things. Just write a ebook and forget about it.
Right.
What would you say about that?
Initially, even I used to get impacted when I used to get some negative comments and all. But अभी मैं दो चीजों के पर्सपेक्टिव से देखता हूँ इसमें ना. पहली चीज तो ये कि जो भी लोग वहां पे लिखते हैं, it is a reality that वो उनके mindset की reality वो वहां पे portray कर रहे हैं. What is the inside them? That is what they are putting over there. That's the first thing. The second thing is, which I also realize is, कुछ लोग उसमें ऐसे भी होते हैं जो शायद मेरे को जानते ही नहीं है, जिनको पता नहीं है कि मैं कितना अच्छा काम करता हूँ, मैं कितने दिल से करता हूँ, तो उन लोगों के रिमार्क से भी फर्क नहीं पड़ता. कुछ लोग ऐसे होते हैं जो बहुत ही खाली हैं, जो वेल्ले लोग हैं, जो सिर्फ इसलिए करते हैं बिकॉज दे नीड अटेंशन. सो दे आर दोज पीपल हु आर डिप्राइव्ड ऑफ अटेंशन. घर वाले अटेंशन नहीं देते, फीमेल्स अटेंशन नहीं देती, कहीं पे अटेंशन नहीं मिलता, सो दे नीड दैट अटेंशन बिकॉज उनको ऐसा लगता है कि यार मेरा दिन कुछ तो हो, कोई तो मेरे को पूछे. अब इंटरनेट वॉरियर्स, दे बिकम कीबोर्ड वॉरियर्स, दैट इज व्हाई दे राइट थिंग्स ओवर देयर. सो उन लोगों के बारे में इतना सोचना नहीं चाहिए. एंड एक रियलिटी है जो मैंने हमेशा देखा है, अगर आप किसी को सोना भी फ्री में दे देंगे तो भी लोग बोलेंगे यार इसका पीलापन थोड़ा सा हल्का सा लग रहा है, अच्छा होगा कि नहीं होगा. पीपल ट्राई एंड लुक एट फ्लॉज एवरीवेयर. It's very rightly said that we look at flaws everywhere. We don't introspect. We don't realize what is inside us. अब जैसे आप पेड वेबिनार्स भी करते हैं, मैं तो उसकी भी बात करूंगा. You are charging people 200 rupees for a paid webinar. मतलब कुछ भी नहीं आता 200 rupees में अभी के टाइम पे. And with a person with your profile, you taking out 3 hours from your life, giving it to people, and they are just giving 200 rupees. कुछ अभी के टाइम पे जो भी इंसान ऐसा है जो उस पर भी कुछ नेगेटिव कमेंट करे या कुछ करे, मैं तो मेरी टीम को बोलता हूँ इग्नोर दीज पीपल. I don't want such people to be a part of my community because for me it is pious. For me it is very pure. For me it is a part of my existence. तो ऐसे लोग अगर वो हमें पैसे भी देना चाहते हैं, प्रोग्राम में भी एनरोल करना चाहते हैं, हम उनके पैसे नहीं लेते हैं, हम उनको पैसे लौटा देते हैं. बिकॉज वही है ना, कम अगर वैसे तो हमारे पे कोई कमी नहीं होती है. माई पीपल नो आई एम अ सेल्स मेंटर, तो हमारे पास ऑडियंस कभी कम नहीं होती है, लेकिन ऐसी ऑडियंस मुझे नहीं चाहिए. because it is very important. Something that I truly believe in is हमारे अंदर ना एक्ट ऑफ रिसीविंग खत्म हो गया है. हम रिसीव नहीं करना चाहते, हम बंद कर देते हैं अपने दिमाग को. When you receive, you get more choices. Receiving का मतलब ये नहीं है कि आप सब चीज जो रिसीव कर रहे हैं इम्प्लीमेंट भी करेंगे, बट when you receive, it gives you choices. जब तक आप रिसीव ही नहीं करेंगे, आप ग्रो नहीं करेंगे लाइफ. Like I was ready to receive so much of content from you. तो वो चीज मैं इम्प्लीमेंट करूंगा. आपसे जब मेरा टेक्निकल इंटरेक्शन हुआ था, you were ready to receive a lot of technical information from my side. अगर आप रिसीव नहीं करना चाहेंगे, मैं रिसीव नहीं करना चाहूंगा, नहीं होगा. So we cannot help everybody, but we can help those people who are ready to receive. तो नेगेटिव वाले तो, एंड जब आप इतना इन्वॉल्व हो जाते हो अपने वर्क में, तो यू वाइब्रेट एट सच ए लेवल कि उन लोगों का वाइब्रेशन आप तक पहुंच ही नहीं पाता है एक्चुअली.
And nowadays, I just put, Rahul, I just put a simple word. Everything looks yellow to a jaundiced eye. बस इतना एक स्टेटमेंट बना, वो कॉपी पेस्ट डाल देता.
Right. It's a reality, sir. We need not worry about those people. And जो genuine लोग हैं, उनको उससे फर्क भी नहीं पड़ेगा.
That's true. Very true.
कैसे लोग हैं, we need to avoid them. अब अगर कुछ, मैं रिसीविंग मैंने इसलिए भी बोला सर, क्योंकि देखिए प्रॉब्लम क्या होता है, ये एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन हम यहाँ पे आंसर कर रहे हैं. So many people want to get a lot of recognition on social media, but they don't want to receive the hate that comes along. ऐसे तो नहीं होगा. तो इसीलिए मैं लोगों को बोलता हूँ, then people want to become wealthy, but they don't want to receive minor monetary losses. So both these things don't go hand in hand. तो जब आपका रिसीविंग स्ट्रांग हो जाता है, फिर ये सब चीजों से फर्क नहीं पड़ता. आई नो मैं थोड़ी दार्शनिक बातें भी करता हूँ, बट ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है.
Perfect.
राइट. थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर योर टाइम. एंड आपने इतना टाइम निकाला, आई एम श्योर बहुत सारे लोगों को बहुत कुछ सीखने को मिला होगा इससे. थैंक यू सर.
Thank you, Rahul. Thank you very much. It was excellent. You have analyzed and given the gist of many things in a very nutshell, you know.
Right.
So
I'm sure it is definitely going to help a lot of people.
Yes, sure.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, bye-bye.